All right. Now that we're recording. I'm like smiling in the camera like it's being video recorded.
Yeah, it is.
Loser. Oh. Get myself together. Excuse me.
Please put your titties up.
I like them just the way they are.
Thank you, Nikki.
You're welcome. The free space.
Anyways, I'm Sharika.
I'm Nikki.
And I'm Shari. And you are listening to the Mark21 podcast. 2022.
2022.
We coming back.
Welcome everyone.
Hola! Long time no
right.
see ya.
Pandemic's over. So anyways, today we're going to be talking about financially supporting our friends, maybe even family too. Just financial support. Let's just kind of just big umbrella, and then we'll kind of dig into it. But when should we? What are their expectations? Should we communicate about this? Like, is it something you should do for everybody that you befriend? Is it like long-term friends, short-term friends?
Right.
Are you obligated to do so because we're friends, kind of thing?
Right.
So that's the topic today, you guys.
Right.
Sharika, what are you
today's beverage? I'm having no? Okay. Today's beverage, I'm drinking some red wine. It's a Grenache, and it's Fair Savier. It's French. You tell me how to say that.
Fair Savier.
Savier. There we go. A fruit-forward Grenache. I had it last night at room temp, and it was okay. Like I wasn't here or there with it. Today, I had it chilled, and it is. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10 because it's
okay.
Only because my taste, it's lighter than I normally like, but it is a Grenache, so it should be a bit lighter. So, but I like it. It has notes of raspberries, plum, strawberry. Pairs well with ham, roasted veggies, and poultry. It is low carb at only 124 calories, but the alcohol content is 14.5.
Oh,
That is
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, goddamn.
Damn.
So the notes say our Grenache is light and ripe with a soft mouth feel. Fresh raspberry aromas join a touch of oak in the nose. The wine's subtle acidity and gentle tannins keep the palate fruit focused, allowing ripe strawberry and red plum flavors to team up for a fruity finish. So I would definitely purchase it again. It is like a purchasable one, so I'm gonna push it up to a 9 because it is very nice and light.
Okay.
And you don't need a lot because I only had 2 glasses last night, and I was like, "Ooh, I'm ready for bed." So, and I didn't read this last night, so that's why I was like,
"Oh my goodness!"
I didn't know if I was tired.
Screenshot of that one.
Okay. But yeah.
Well, you did say it was like 50% alcohol, so what did you think was gonna happen?
But I didn't know that last night. I just thought like, oh, I guess I was really tired. But no.
Right.
I was drunk.
Okay. There it is. All right.
Well, there we go.
Okay.
There we go. It's a 2020. Oh, that mouthfeel is super
nice. That's the last time we recorded.
Was it?
Didn't we record sometime last year?
I think we recorded last year. We stopped.
Was it published?
We stopped in like March or April because of tax season.
It had to be in March then.
You know what? I don't know. Okay. Let's move on.
It doesn't matter. Yeah.
It doesn't.
None of our listener is, like, I remember when you guys stopped.
None of our listeners
is single now. We didn't keep up. It's our fault.
Hey, it's fine. We'll get My two new adult friends that I made.
Yes.
Mm. There it is.
Sharika, come on,
Right.
contribute. Pull somebody in.
Vanessa.
As far as
Jackson.
listeners, I'll see what I can do.
All right.
You got it. We'll do more promotion this time around.
Of course.
Okay.
Absolutely.
We're gonna do our best.
That means
Fighting.
you'll see more of Mark21. That's what that
Okay.
means.
Yeah.
Nice. Ready.
All right.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Cool.
Nikki.
All right. So this season we're gonna do Never Have I Ever's. And of course, some of them will be interesting and probably a lot of them will feel stupid. Because I got them from a list online. So we'll see, we'll kind of jump around them and see what comes from them. But this one, the first one says, never have I ever clogged someone's toilet.
So if we clog somebody's toilet, we raise our hand or take a drink, or what is it we're doing?
We're supposed to take a drink traditionally, but
Okay.
because our listeners can't see us, we can just verbalize that we have.
Okay. No, I've never clogged somebody's toilet.
Someone else's toilet. No.
No. Oh, I've clogged somebody else's toilet.
Oh.
So it
Like
was
on
you.
purpose?
Yeah,
or it was just
it's
like
unfortunate.
accident?
I think I've done it a couple times actually.
Oh my God. Note to self.
No, you may not use my bathroom.
Get the fuck out of here, Nikki.
Yeah.
You can use it when you get home. When you
Go
get
home.
home.
Go
When you
home,
get
Nicole.
home.
Go home.
When you get home.
No, I didn't think I was gonna be the only one on the other side of this one.
Why? Because I poo a lot. I feel attacked. Yeah, I take a shit regularly, but I'm not clogging anybody else's toilet. And the only reason my toilet was clogged was because my plumber needed to come out because there was some plumbing issues in my apartment building. That was it. Okay. You over here multiple times clogging people's toilets. Like, is this
but see, you went straight to poop. There's a lot of other ways to clog a toilet. It just doesn't have to be from pooping.
Well, you would know.
Sometimes you put stuff in the toilet.
No, only shit and toilet paper, baby girl.
It's like those signs you see in a public restroom. You know, so long story short, sometimes in an emergency situation, I could end up having to use the bathroom in places that are not home. And in those situations, I tend to use more toilet tissue to help myself feel safer and better in a lot of ways, whether it's layering toilet tissue on the seat or using a lot of extra of it to wipe. And so sometimes it has resulted in a clogged toilet, especially when it's at a place or a person's house who has that really light flush, that like dainty flow. Yeah. So.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
I understand. It's fine.
It's not fine.
It is.
I'm just gonna tell you right now, as a pooer who poos regularly, you guys know. I spend hours on the toilet shitting.
Yes, you do.
You should get a bidet.
You know what? I use my shower head. After I poo, I usually take a shower. So I always, before I take a shower, I poo. And I use the shower head on the little setting and I just right in there. Fresh as a daisy.
Right.
Fresh. But you know what? When I do have to poo, because I have had to poo at work. Okay. I take those wipes because I understand wanting to feel fresh, because that rough ass toilet paper, you'd be like, this ain't it. This is not as clean as it. Even though it come back, it's still like, I need it. I want it to feel just daisy fresh back there. So I use the honey pot.
Okay. Yeah.
I believe it's still Black owned. I'm not certain.
I think it still is.
Okay.
For now.
Yeah.
My wipe of choice is the Good Wipes. I like those. They have like a rose scent and then
Mhm.
just like a natural plain one.
I only
Okay.
have cottonelle.
Supporting big business.
Yeah. I
I
didn't purchase it. It was purchased by someone else who used to live here. So
I understand.
yeah,
Okay.
it was a lot. So I'm down to the last container now. So
Okay.
maybe move over to honey pot.
Well, I don't know if they make it for the home. I have the little
Theirs are
the
singles.
travel
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So I just throw a couple in my purse.
Okay.
Good Wipes, I like them because they have like both versions. The
Mhm.
little individual packs you can keep in your purse, and then the one for the house.
I thought she was gonna say reusable. I was like, that's gross, but okay.
No. Oh, but speaking of reusable, what do you think? What do you think about those period panties?
No.
I
No, thank you.
don't feel comfortable with it.
All
Because
of
I'm
my
trying to
panties
wrap
are period
my
panties at
mind
this point.
around it, but I've never talked to anyone who's used them, so I'm interested to know if they're actually like functionable, if they make you feel clean and dry. Like I don't understand how they work yet, and I also haven't seen them in person to like touch them or like see their material. But
I recently tried the overnight underwear. So it's just like the panties, but it's like but you throw it away. It's an underwear for nighttime, like a diaper. And it was not comfortable. Like I felt everything and it was not, it was gross as hell. Like I did not like it.
Okay.
It's not for the first 2 days of your period. That's all I think. I think it's for when it's like coming down. Cause I'm sorry, that sometimes the shit be heavy.
Yeah.
And you be like
I couldn't sleep.
It's coming down my leg.
Because I would feel it and I'll be like, oh my God, there's blood everywhere. And I would like get out of the bed and I'm like, oh, there's no, okay.
Right.
Okay. No.
Okay.
And then it wasn't helpful. Like I have to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night and now I have to take off this period underwear. Like, do I throw this out and like
do I now have to put this back on?
This is, I don't like it. Because now I'm just like wasting it. You're like, yeah.
I don't like it.
Like that's like putting on your pad again. Like I can't.
And see, that's what I kind of thought those underwear, the other ones, the reusable ones would be like.
Yeah.
No, I don't want it.
That's why I tried this one first because I was like, okay, overnight I could see, using more often. But this is like not
it's for day like 5, 6.
Y'all, I'm sorry. But if you could see it.
Yeah, if you guys could see what just happened. Just to give you some context, Andrea's son, Sharika's son, just came back from spending the weekend with his dad, and apparently he needed her assistance. So
You good?
She mouthed some expletives and left the chat.
Left the room. She was nice enough to put it on mute.
She did. Is he okay?
Yes, he's fine. He wanted to know if I wanted him to wash his hair. And I'm like, yes, you wash your hair. Oh my God.
Right.
Like that's all you was yelling. He yelled my name like 4 times. Like,
I'm sorry.
Anyway, let's get back on track.
Right. Well, Nicole has to go check on her kids.
Oh, okay. But we were on Never Have I Ever, clogging the toilet, using the pads.
Yeah.
Were we on a consensus? Is that right? That we were going to use it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not interested.
Yeah.
I've seen it. I'm like,
I will try the cup thing when they come out with the applicator, like the tampon. I will try that.
Oh, they're coming out with an applicator?
This one.
They should have had one because I'm like, ain't nobody trying to have bloody fingers.
Yeah.
You know what fingers we're talking about. You put these up there and it's just.
Yeah. And ain't nobody trying to grab their uterus out of their cervix.
Yeah.
Skin.
And for the ladies with
their long nails. Like, come on.
That hurts. Yeah. And I have short nails and I still be like, you grab just a little piece of skin. Like, this is sensitive down here. Slicing me up.
Give me the applicator and we'll be good.
I'll stick to the good old
Alright.
tampons.
Well,
So
a time of my life has passed.
Part of your what?
A time of my life has passed.
Oh yeah.
no.
But I still have a cup. I still have I tried a menstrual cup
Mm.
and I kept it.
Did
As a token of my womanhood.
Is it on your like dresser or something?
In my memory box. Next to our pictures from Lake Havasu.
don't do that. We're done here, you guys.
I hate you with all my heart.
I don't like this friend group anymore. I'm glad I made 2 new friends. Wow.
That was uncalled for.
It was. I feel attacked and loved at the same time.
Yes. Without love.
Thanks.
Mhm.
All right, well. Nikki clogs toilets.
Mhm.
Well, her son needs her again, but we can still move on.
All right.
Because Jesus Christ. So, financially supporting friends is the topic for today.
Okay.
And Shriek is back. We're moving on.
Great. So, topic of the day.
Financially supporting friends.
Financially
She just said
supporting
that.
friends.
Yeah.
Perfect. That's what I was headed into.
Right.
I had sent a video about a girl, a woman and her husband talking shit about their friend because she expected her friend, who's single, no kids, has a well-to-do job. She wanted her friend to support her and her husband and their kids financially more so than what she already has in the past, because apparently she had given them like a large sum of money, like $10,000 at one point, to like get stuff going for them and like pay off some debts, I guess. And then she was like, the married friend had said like, hey, I heard you're going on a vacation. Like, how much is that? Because it was like a 2-week vacation, like several countries. And then she was like, oh, I don't want to tell you. And then she finally did end up telling her how much it was going to cost. And she's like, how dare you do that when you could help me and my husband? You know, we're like going through something right now. And for you to just spend your money on a vacation for yourself is really selfish. Like, that's disgusting of you. So I thought that was very strange. And I've never heard of like friends like being obligated to support your life, or like outside of like, oh, I'm starting a business and if anybody can help. Like, I've heard of that before, but not just on a day-to-day or anytime I have financial hardship, you're supposed to help me because you make money and you don't have a family.
Yeah. But in context, let's, because people will probably want to know how long they've been friends. They've been friends since college.
Uh-huh.
The one girl got married and decided to have family. The other girl continued her education, got like a master's, a doctor, Dr. Nikki. She pursued higher education, so her, her career is, that way.
Right.
And so it's like she's expects her friend
And
who makes more money.
And the married friend is a stay-at-home mom, and
There it is.
only the husband works.
Right.
So they do have a single income, but I still didn't see the correlation into like how your friend is supposed to pay for your life. I still
Yeah.
didn't see how that worked.
I'm
doesn't.
wondering if that's some type of expectation that they set up within their relationship early on, and maybe now one is not. Like, I'm just wondering, like, what made her have that expectation? Like, there are things that happen. There had to be conversations that were said. You don't just automatically expect.
What do you think what would have made you agree to a situation like that? Like, if I was to
I
say,
wouldn't.
if not you, but you would think it's okay for somebody else. So if
Yeah.
one of
I
my
mean,
married friends was like, if I had we supported each other, like whatever we
yeah,
needed, we like helped each other out. And then you
some
got
shit
married
like that.
and now I'm supposed to keep supporting you. I still don't feel like that should be the case.
No, it's definitely not the case, but that's the only place that I could see this starting and having any type of validity is like at some point in life they made a pact or whatever conversation they had and was like, hey, we got each other no matter what happens in life. If something go down with you, if you need money, come to me, I got you. And then she got married and expectations changed somewhere, but they ain't never talk about the change in that expectation.
Right.
And now this is coming up and she like, you should have helped me instead of going, spending your money on this. So it's like, where's the communication about where this expectation came from in the first place?
Right.
I mean, I think it's cool if I'm not going to say that would never be me, because obviously if depending on the friendship and if I had the means or the access, if someone really needed my help and I felt called to help them, I would help them. But I don't.
But see,
It's
you
not
just
an
said
expectation.
really needed the help and you felt compelled to help them.
Exactly.
This is a
Right.
situation where the friend is saying you're supposed to help me regardless of whether I really need it or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah. What made her think that you're supposed to help me?
I don't know.
The only reason she gave was that she makes more money.
Oh, get out of here. That's
yeah.
But you know what? That's what happens to a lot of celebrities though. Their friends, soon as you got that one friend that start making major bank, they over here like, well, remember that time I bought that Chick-fil-A for you? I was the one always driving you back and forth, so hook me up. Oh, that's like 10 grand. And it's like, what?
Yeah.
It's that kind of mentality where one of us got on, so now you're supposed to help the rest of us. You're supposed to give us a leg up. You're supposed to, help us get there.
Not gonna lie, I got a tally of y'all's everything I paid for. So,
right. Do you know?
Yeah. I see.
Oh,
wanted to show you his Halloween pajamas. They glow in the dark.
I can't see him. I can only see his head. Oh, nice. Okay. You're starting pretty early.
All right.
Like the grocery stores.
Get out of here.
What is early?
For Halloween?
Yeah.
They crazy.
Okay, we're getting off topic because you're a baby. This is why kids are not allowed. But yeah, the celebrities have to deal with that all the time. With people have they feel entitled to your wealth.
Yeah.
Because of their relation to you. Whether they're a best friend, whether they've been a friend for 10 years, whether they've been a family, a family member.
Yeah.
They start adding up all the things they did for you when that wasn't even the case when they did it. And I'm pretty sure in the time that they did it, you've already repaid them back, in kind. So now all of a sudden, now that you got this money, they want to see that monetary gift as well.
Yeah.
And that's not fair. Like no one is entitled to your money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you didn't work for it, it's not yours.
Exactly.
Period. So I don't know who these friends are. I don't know why. And then
unless we're married. But that's a different topic.
That's a totally different topic. I have a different feeling about that. Because marriage is a business arrangement and people go into it come with
for many different reasons.
right.
Yeah.
So
that's why I'm like, it really boils down to like, what's the nature of the relationship and what is the agreement that you have made? Because
right.
it's not bad that that is an expectation. If that's an expectation in your friendship or in
Right.
your relationship, then it is.
Yeah.
But you're just not going off the bat expect that type of commitment without discussing it.
Yeah.
And I
But,
think that is even extended to other commitments in a relationship. I'm not just going to expect that you are going to show up for me in some kind of major way without having a conversation that brings clarity around that.
Yeah.
Right. But also, it was even if you have that expectation in the relationship, the way that she's even talking to her friend, where she's getting angry that her friend is choosing to spend her own money on herself. Like, you're like, now the expectation is you're only supposed to spend money on me. You can't go on a vacation with your boyfriend and enjoy your life because you're supposed to be helping me. That's not fair. Like, it's one thing, again, I expect to be helped, but I'm not going to deny you your own happiness. That's like, what? That's not a friend. Now this is like, that's not right.
Yeah.
And it's like, you're talking bad about your friend because they decided to go on an expensive vacation with their significant other, and because they didn't give you your stipend this month. Bitch, no, go somewhere else. Sit down. Go get up and get a job if it's starting to get that way. But you shouldn't deny your friend their happiness with the money that they earn because you feel entitled or based on your expectations. And there's a way to have a conversation without, getting angry and upset with your friend and now causing a rift in your friendship because you feel some type of way.
Right.
Like, that's not right. But that also brings the baby shower video that I saw on Instagram, where this lady had a baby shower, and I guess she invited all of these people, and her and her husband or boyfriend, whomever, standing next to the DJ, and DJ's like, "You got something to say?" She's like, "Yes." Grabs the mic and goes, "If you didn't bring us a gift, you can leave. Because y'all did this at my wedding. You came to my wedding, didn't bring a gift, ate all the food, partied, and we didn't get any gifts. So if you didn't bring a gift to this baby shower, find the exit. Thank you." Now, I look like the planner on the side. Like, she didn't mean that. She was like, "I said what I said." The husband is just kind of sitting there like, I gotta stand beside her. I'm gonna stick beside her, but and the DJ was like, boom. She said what she said, y'all. Go ahead. If you didn't bring a gift, go ahead, find the exit, and just turn the music back on. So
yeah, no, I don't like that one though, because I'm not gonna say I don't like it, because again, it depends on like, what's your intention. It seems to me in that situation that you are having the event, wedding or baby shower, to get gifts.
Yes.
And that's cool, because that could be a part of it or the main purpose of it. So if that is your purpose for having it, then absolutely you should get out if you didn't bring us nothing, because that's the point of us paying for you to be here.
Right.
I think that at the same time, I would hope that, I guess I can only speak from my perspective, I would want, regardless of if you could bring a gift or not, for you to show up, because that is a part of it, but it's also a time to celebrate with the people that matter to you, regardless of if they bring a gift. So again, it kind of goes back to like, what was your intention for throwing this in the first place?
Right.
It could have been to just get gifts.
Because everybody isn't financially able to give a gift at any point in time. So I mean, they could help out in different ways and want to just support you at this party. Like, people, a lot of times I've noticed when people don't bring gifts, they're like extra helpful just because they do feel like, I didn't bring anything, so I feel obligated to, like, let me help you clean up, let me help you do this, let me put these in your car. Like, they go out of their way to help you, and that's what friendship is. Like, because sometimes we can't do it, we can't help.
I've definitely been that person.
We can't all do the same things. So,
and if we really truly understood the gift that friendship is, like your presence, just being there, because when those little baby wipes are gone and those onesies don't fit your baby no more, and you need somebody to look after your baby, just remember that person that you kicked out because they didn't bring you one. You know what I mean? Like that, you showing that disrespect. Like, I took time out of my day. I may not have had the money, but I showed up because you would have felt some type of way if I didn't come. You would have been upset, like, ain't nobody come to my shower. I put all this food together all this time and ain't anybody showed up. Well, because you had a nasty attitude about me not bringing a gift. At the time, I couldn't afford it. At the time, I didn't have time to stop at, CVS. I just wanted to just come and support you, and I could, slide you something a little later. I could hit you up on the registry. But she specifically was like, if you didn't bring a gift, you can leave. And it also leaves a nasty taste in people's mouth because it's like, wow, okay, like that's how you feel. Because then all of a sudden I was just like, you know what? That says something about you and the people that you have in your life. Because if they just come and just mooch off of you, if that's how you feel, then stop inviting these people. Pick better friends. Because you invited these people. You put their name on a list. You sent out the invitation. You posted it on Instagram, TikTok, however you broadcasted it. That's who you sent it out to, and that's who showed up. So I'm more inclined to support the people who show up as opposed to the people who send a gift or who bring a gift. Because a lot of times, just because they bring a gift does not mean they have your best interest at heart either.
Right.
So true.
So, like, stop looking at the physical and just be appreciative of the people that show up. Because we've seen all those TikToks and things on social media where kids have birthday parties that nobody shows up to.
Yeah.
And they're sitting there like nobody came. They don't care
Wait,
about the
what's
gifts.
happening?
Yeah.
You've seen those. There's been like a whole bunch of like videos of like kids having birthday parties where nobody comes.
Oh.
And they're just sitting there and they're, and then of course people are like, oh, they're pouring in like, oh, we'll send gifts and he should never have experienced that. But it's like people experience it all the time. People don't show up.
Yeah.
And so here you are, people who showed up to your event that you threw, and you're kicking them out because they didn't bring you a gift. We just wanted to celebrate your joy.
Yeah.
Because you definitely would have felt some type of way if that hall was empty. And you'd be singing a completely different tune. Because now you out a couple $100. You still got to pay the DJ. And he just playing to an empty room. And here you are, bitter and upset and pregnant. Now your baby got all that nasty energy because you wanted some free onesies. Baby girl. Come on. Like, just be appreciative of the people that show up in your life sometimes. Like, that's really what you need.
Yeah. Oh.
You're still thinking about those kids who's sitting at the birthday party by themselves.
So whack.
Oh. She ain't never seen not one of those videos, but here she is. Oh,
imagining some kid.
Yeah, I kept seeing the visual of just the kids sitting there, and then I came back to your last statement of just be appreciative, and then I was having a moment of appreciation, but then I saw their visual and I'm like, they gotta find their appreciation. Yeah.
So there you have it, folks.
There it is.
Be appreciative.
That's all
I appreciate y'all.
Every day is a gift.
Exactly.
It is.
And the people who show up in your life, their presence is a gift.
Get it? Presence.
Your presence is a present.
Yeah, look at you guys. Wordplay.
Look
We
at
got
that.
it.
Look at this.
We are on fire, you guys. We
Let's
are
go.
on fire. But
Hey,
I saw just a quick clip of Shia LaBeouf talking about when he was in rehab, and they had like where people would come, and he was like, yeah, it'd be like, child molesters and murderers and really bad drug addicts, they have people showing up for them and showing them support. He's like, but I didn't have anybody. And there was just one person, I guess that's his now wife. He said she was filming a movie, but she took the time out just to call and over like a Zoom call or whatever, and just say, hey Shia. And he was like, that meant everything to me, just for that one person who doesn't even really know me, but she took the time to just show up.
Yeah.
So just show up for the people that you care about.
Right.
As much as you can. You don't have to, it's not all about financial. And if you are going to start supporting your friends, if they all ask for a business loan or something like that, communicate. Don't just assume.
Right.
Get it in
That's the
writing.
part.
Because, you know, business and personal, your feelings ain't got nothing to do with what's on that paper in black and white. They never write, I feel that you should do this for me. Like that's not in the contract, your
Yeah.
feelings.
Regardless of how you feel, this is what we've agreed to do.
Right.
Yeah.
So as long as you're clear about what you want and your expectations, and you are able to communicate that properly, then you can go ahead and support your friends, and make sure you have a time limit on that.
Yeah.
It's got to be a cap.
Yeah.
Even for your kids, it's got to be a cap. You know, because
yeah.
like, let's be honest, there's some grown people still mooching off their parents, and it's like, wow, really? And then you got parents. Vice versa.
Okay. All right. Communicate and appreciate.
Real personal. Right?
Communicate and appreciate, you guys.
This was a good one. A good person back.
That's nice. That's
Yeah.
nice. I'm sober. I haven't even have an edible. I'm just drinking
I
water.
know, me either.
I know. I gotta go to the dispensary. I was gonna have Ease deliver, but I spent my money on my baby, so there goes my weed money.
Look at you parenting.
I know.
Shit's for the birds.
I got 3 more years of this, so I'm counting it down, you guys. I'm counting it down.
20.
Maybe I'll have a drink for our next
34.
one. Mm.
No.
Is that mine?
I think that's yours.
Hers is a little
2026.
sooner, right?
2026, y'all.
Oh,
I know. He's gonna be 15.
in just a few months.
Right. That's crazy to me.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Thanks. Sorry, I couldn't hit mute in time.
Clearly. So sorry, you guys. Excuse me. All that ass. Why didn't you put some pants on to go?
Mm-mm. Like it's hot.
Right.
So
But she got that blanket on.
It has been hot everywhere. So
But she got a blanket.
I don't know what she.
Hmm.
Sometimes you just get cold around the waist.
Exactly.
I'm always hot around the waist.
Okay.
Anyway, we should close out the episode before we continue any other conversations, because Sharika has to
Absolutely.
edit this.
Absolutely. This was fun.
This
I'll
was.
return again.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I'll have a drink next time.
Yes.
Maybe I'll be high.
You will. We'll make
Thank
sure
you.
of it.
Thank you, Nikki. Nikki, I meant to ask you. We can do, I'll ask you after the recording,
Okay.
Okay.
because it's not relevant.
Thanks for listening. Annyeong.
Thanks for listening.
Bye.
Love you guys.